Now, looking right here on my screen, you can basically see this is my earnings from the Fiverr platform. And when you come over to Fiverr itself, you're going to basically see that people are actually selling several gigs on this particular space for several amount of dollars, from $10, $30, $95, $25, $75. And this is something that anybody, including someone like you, can actually do right now, selling services on Fiverr and make a lot of money for yourself in the online space. And you can simply do this with your smartphone and access to the internet. Because right here on this channel, I share with you guys those strategies that will help you to make a lot of money from the online space. And all you need to do this is your smartphone right here and access to the internet, and you are good to go. Now, coming over on Fiverr, this is actually one of the most talked about online marketplaces, and here people get to sell services, others come to buy services. But in this particular case, we are looking at the services we can actually sell. Even if we don't have any skill, we don't have any knowledge, we still want to make money, and Fiverr is actually a very good space for us to actually get started. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys 10, not 1, 2, 3, but 10 of these services you can actually start selling right now on Fiverr that will actually start fetching you income. Note that these 10 services I'm going to be listing right here for you guys in this particular video today requires no skill or knowledge. That basically means that if you actually watch through this particular video right now, you can go ahead, sign up on Fiverr, create an account, start posting these gigs, and you can actually start making money right here on this particular space. I'm going to be leaving a couple of links in the description for everything I'm going to mention in this particular video, so you can also get access to them and get started with it for yourself. Okay, now looking right here on fiverr.com, you can basically see that this is a space where people actually come over to sell their skills, they sell their knowledge and a couple of other things. And looking at this particular area, you will see that they actually get to cover up several niches, several categories in the online space. From graphic and design, you can see all the categories. Programming and tech, you can see all of the categories. Digital marketing, you can see all of the categories. Video and animation, you can see it. Writing, music and audio, business, data, photography, and a couple of all of those. Now, what we're going to be doing right here is to quickly proceed. I'm going to be dropping a link for you guys in the description. Go ahead and sign up on Fiverr and create your account. I would also list a couple of videos where I've actually shared with you how you can verify your account on Fiverr, so it's easy for you to walk through that particular process and get started with this. Now, the very first skill I'm going to be listing for you guys right here in this particular video is called remove image background. Now, this is actually a very high in demand skill that people are currently, looking at buying right at this particular moment. And as you can see here, there are people who are actually selling the particular services from $15, $5, $10, and a couple of other bucks right inside of this particular space. Now here, all you simply need to do is to go over to this particular website, remove.bg, and this simple website helps you to do the job 100%. I'm going to give you an example where I'm going to upload a particular image of mine right now. Let me look for an image. So let's say I have this particular image right in here and I want to remove the background on this particular image. I'm going to simply go ahead and upload it right inside of here. It's going to take its time, and once it is done, the background is going to be pulled out. So you can see here the background of this particular image has been taken away, and I can actually download this particular design. And once I download this particular, remove background image, I can proceed to get to settle it there with my client. Okay, this is the first gig. The second one right here is data entry. And when we look for data entry here on Fiverr, you can see there are people who are currently selling different data entry services and at different costs. Just scroll through, you're going to see, let's click on this particular one right here. You're going to see where this particular person is actually selling, the different data entry services, and even giving a little bit more value for the particular cost, because there might be high competition for these services. But what you want to basically do is to proceed and simply add more value to your offer, and you're good to go. And the third one here is adding subtitles to video. Now, this is actually very simple and straightforward because it's a very simple tool you can actually use to add subtitles to people's video, and this is CapCut. Now with CapCut, you can simply go ahead and click on a button, you will be able to start subtitling people's videos, and you can actually get them their videos in different subtitles that they want. Now you can actually get to edit your subtitle and actually get to rebrand it based on the font style, the font size, adding borders, and a couple of other features. You can simply do that using CapCut. Now the fourth one here is YouTube video SEO. Now with the amount of creators coming up in the YouTube space these days, people actually want to optimize their content for more views, more visibility, and engagement for their own growth. And this basically means that you can actually help people to optimize more of their content and get them to be more visible in the space. Now you can actually use two major tools to achieve this. One is using a tool called vidIQ, or you're using TubeBuddy, Once you have access to these tools, you can actually get to use these tools to help them to up their SEO, helping them to edit their description, their titles, their tags, and a couple of other features that they basically would need right there on their YouTube channels. Now, the fifth gig you can actually do right now is called virtual assistant. What does a virtual assistant do? It is very simple and easy to actually get started with. And all you simply will be required to do is actually to do a couple of data entry, to follow up on calendars, reply emails, and a couple of other mini tasks that are needed. Virtual assistant basically just assists any person to take up on those tasks that he or she might not be able to handle within the period of time. Just a way to ease stress off people's neck and get them to achieve better results faster. And this is a particular gig that currently here on Fiverr, it is in high demand, because you're going to be seeing a lot of CEOs, a lot of executives that are coming in here, and they need one virtual assistant or the other that would help them to take off some tasks off their neck. You can see a lot of people here that are competing for this particular gig. Now, the sixth gig here is turning long form content into shorter form content. And when you come over to Fiverr here and you say turn long videos into shorts, you would basically see that people are currently selling this particular gig right here, where they are able to repurpose people's content for Reels and YouTube Short as well. And all you simply want to do is to go over to this website I call Opus. You can see the website here, Opus AI. So see this website right here, opus.pro. Once you actually come in here, you are going to be able to use AI and turn those long clips into shorter clips. So you can see here, one long clip, 10 viral clips. You can actually upload the clip you want, and it's going to break down the clips into 10 other different clips that are shorter and will actually be used for other channels online. Now, the seventh one here is voiceovers, and this is also another high in demand service here on Fiverr. And when it comes to voiceovers, people basically are looking for people who have a very good professional voice to be able to voice out their text in an audio format. And looking right here, you can basically see that there are different people who are selling different services like this one in different languages. And you too can also join in and start selling your voice and make money from having that voice that you have. Now, the eighth one here is video testimonials. And when you come over here and you type in video testimonials, you're going to also see a couple of people who right here on the platform are willing to actually give a video testimonial on whatever product or services that you have. I was actually shocked when I actually saw this particular service, and I'm like, wow, do people really do this? Yes, people actually do it, and you can actually come here and upload this service on Fiverr like this one. Now, the ninth one here is user testing. And when you come over here and you search for user testing on the Fiverr platform, you will see that people are actually selling this particular service, showing you that it's very relevant in here, and people are most likely interested in getting or hiring user testers for the application and softwares that they are building. Now, the 10th one here is commenting on blogs. Okay, now this might actually be quite funny, but then you're going to basically see that there are people who are on here on this particular space that are looking at rendering this as a service, and beyond this, they're also looking at adding a couple of other valuable offers in their offer just to make it more enticing, and you are able to really scale from here. Okay, now these are actually 10 of the skills that you can actually get started with right now on Fiverr. Some are leveraging on AI, others require you to do the work yourself. But the major thing is, if you are a beginner, you don't know where to start, you don't know how to start, you can just pick out one or two or three of all of these 10 I've listed in here and start selling on Fiverr. People are actually going to buy from you, and you're going to be able to start making cool cash for yourself in the online space. Like I said, all of this you can do right here on your smartphone, and I'm going to be leaving a link in the description that would help you to get started with a couple of this, and also help you to even create your gig in a way that they stand out and will help you make more money for yourself in this particular space. Okay, so this is it for this particular video today, guys. I hope you actually learned a lot. Let me know your thoughts and ask your questions in the comment section below. At the same time, guys, do well to give this video a thumbs up if you like it, subscribe to the channel, smash the bell icon so that you do not miss any of my videos. With this, guys, I'll be seeing you in my next video. Peace.